Come to find out, the kid only lived a few blocks from him. And as they were walking, he said, I never seen you around school. He said, well, I just started this year. He said, I've been in private school. And this guy thought, well, normally I would have never had much to do with someone in private school. But as he got to talking to a boy named Kyle, he found out Kyle was pretty cool. And so he said, hey, you want to play football with me and my friends? He said, well, sure. So they played football together and got to hanging around together. And he said, over the next 4 years, Kyle became his very best friend. Said the last day of school, Kyle was valedictorian. He was going to do the speech. So he walked up to me. He could tell that Kyle was kind of nervous. And he patted him on the back. He said, oh, man, you got this. He said he realized something, that over the 4 years, that boy really developed. He kind of filled out. He said he was one of those people that really looked good in classes. And he said, boy, there was times I was really jealous of him. But he said, man, you got it. He said he was going to Duke. I was going to Georgetown. He said we were going to different schools, but our friendship was never going to end. He said when he got up to speak, he said, he said, I want to thank my parents. I want to thank my teachers. He said, but there's some things we realize in life that sometimes you have to thank a friend. He said 4 years ago, I was carrying all my books home one Friday afternoon because I was so unhappy. I was planning on taking my life, and I didn't want my mom to have to go to school and clean out my locker. He said, but I met this guy who became my friend, and he saved me. That boy said you could hear everybody in the audience just gasp as they heard this. One of the most popular kids in school now saying that at one time in his life, he was so low. And Kyle looked at him and smiled, that big smile he always gave. And he realized something. That Friday afternoon, that one act of friendship didn't just win him a friend, but it set wheels in motion to change a life. A little girl in Israel set wheels in motion to change a life. What wheels are you setting in